Good morning. It's now time for our cooking segment. We are live at Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One in the kitchen with Executive Chef Andrea Greer from Northeast Regional Medical Center. And this morning, black bean enchiladas are on the menu.
That's right. That's right. We're doing the black bean enchiladas. This is actually a really great idea for families that are on the go and real busy. It's real easy to make. You can actually prepare it the night before if you want, and then just pop it in the oven. So.
Okay. All right. So you're going to walk us through the steps.
That's right.
And I actually got to try these the other day. You had them at the hospital.
Yep.
And they're really, really
I
good.
wasn't going to tell people where you ate lunch, but I guess we're going to tell people.
I didn't even know you were sick.
No, I wasn't. I just stopped at the cafe and it was delicious.
She was in the neighborhood, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to take our enchilada sauce. Obviously, if you're at home, you don't have a metal pan, a baking pan's fine, glass, whatever. Go ahead and spray out your pan. We'll put a little bit of enchilada sauce. You can buy it in-house or you can make it. Enchilada sauce is actually really easy to make. It's just tomatoes with spices. You just got to grind it all up. So you want to make sure it's all over it, all over the bottom. Take your flour tortillas. You can do flour or corn. You want to do kind of the smaller 6-inch ones.
Okay.
And the black bean, what we're going to use, it's actually a Good Morning, it's Good Morning black bean burgers. They're a veggie burger you can get in the frozen food aisle, Walmart, Hy-Vee, wherever. They're great. We use these at the hospital. They have a lot of flavor, so you don't have to add anything to them. You just thaw them out or go ahead and pop them in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah, and just kind of tear them up.
But if not, you can always make your own.
You can.
With ground beef and add some other stuff to it.
Exactly.
So.
But this is a good vegetarian option. And actually, these burgers, they'll fill you up really good. So you just put a little bit in there, and we'll just set it right next to it.
And that's all you do.
That's all you do.
Roll it up like a Cuban cigar.
Roll it like a Cuban. But you want to make sure, you got quite a bit. And you can put in as much as you want, as little, but you just got to make sure you want to make sure you get it all the way rolled around.
And you want the open seam, I guess you can say, facing the bottom.
That's right. So when you go to, we're going to put more enchilada sauce on it and cheese and pop it in the oven. So when it's cooking, it kind of
I see. So you don't have to put toothpicks or anything in there to keep it together.
Nah, because then you got to go searching for things.
Yeah.
And if it breaks, the whole day's ruined.
Yeah.
So we wrapped up 3 of them.
Okay.
And then, obviously, if you're going to do a full pan, you'll do your full pan.
And then you just add more enchilada sauce on the top.
We'll take more enchilada sauce. And you always want to leave a little out. And I always tell people, put some on the stove and heat it up.
You think probably 2 would fill up most people?
I would say so. That's how we serve them at the hospital, and I can't ever eat more than 2.
All right.
And when I do, I feel like I need a nap afterwards.
Okay.
So
do you want to put cheese on it now, or?
No, you go ahead and pop it in the oven. Everything's already cooked, so you're going to pop it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and then go ahead and put cheese on it.
You're just going to heat it mainly.
Right.
Okay.
And then you're going to, and it depends if you're using chicken or beef. If you're going to go ahead and stuff it with a meat, I would suggest cooking the meat off, mixing it, and then stuffing it.
Oh, so you want to go ahead and pre-cook the meat before?
Right, because your shells and everything are going to get really hard and crunchy, and that's just not how you like your enchiladas. So you'll pop it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, pull it out, put cheese on it, pop it back in.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do that, and then when we come back from our commercial break, we'll go ahead and show off the final product.
That's right.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we just made black bean enchiladas courtesy of Executive Chef Andrea Greer at Northeast Regional Medical Center. We're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One in the kitchen. So really quickly, a very easy dish to make. When you think of enchiladas, you think that a lot of time is making them, but in fact, it's really, really easy. So go ahead and just tell us how we got here.
Yeah, so we started off with the enchilada sauce. You put a little bit in the bottom of your pan. We did a black bean enchilada, which all you do is we went and bought the black bean burgers from Hy-Vee or wherever
Anywhere
you go,
else,
Walmart. Yeah. Let them thaw, crumble them up, stuff them in there, roll them in the flour tortilla. Or you can use corn if you have an allergy, and put a little more enchilada sauce, pop it in.
So the black bean burger that we used is vegetarian, but for those that like beef or even turkey or chicken, you can go ahead and do that. But you also said to make sure you go ahead and cook that before you actually make the enchiladas, right?
Go ahead and cook it. Make your stuffing, whatever you want to put in. If you're going to do chicken or beef and you want black beans and corn and all that stuff, go ahead and make it, put it off to the side, and then roll them. Okay. Because if you try to put it in there raw, it's a little touch and go if it's going to get
things
cooked.
don't cook at the same amount of time.
Right. And you're also going to deal with your
tortilla shells being so hard. Yeah. So, and then also you added cheese at the very end, right?
Yeah. You go ahead and pop it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes. It's almost done. I mean, it's cooked.
It's done. You just want to warm it up and make sure everything's
right. You don't want your cheese to burn, all that.
Okay. So. All right. So are you ready to try this?
Born ready.
And you actually served these at the hospital, right?
We did, yeah. We served them earlier this week, so. And it's probably one of the favorite dishes.
This isn't a finger food, right?
You can. What you do in your own house is what you do at your house, Troy.
That's really good. And you also say you can make your own enchilada sauce, because I had asked you.
Yeah.
And what did you say? It was just like tomato?
I mean, majority of it is just crushed tomatoes, and then you put your own seasoning in it. But you want to make sure, especially if you're at home. I mean, in the hospital when we make our own sauce, we'll use an immersion blender. If you don't have one, you can put it in an actual blender, because that's just a big deal, is making sure everything's blended up in it.
And I
Those are
do like
coming
I
off.
like the
Oh,
black
no.
bean mix, because I like the corn and everything in there.
Yeah, it gives a little spice. It
Yeah.
has a little tang to it. It's a little different. It's good.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much. What we'll do is we'll post everything on our website. Just head on over to heartlandconnection.com and click on the Good Morning Heartland tab at the top of the homepage. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm Ella Soroka.
I'm Troy Moling.
Your news will continue tonight, KTVO News at 5, but you can check us out anytime at heartlandconnection.com.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you right back here Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.